Hey everyone, how are you all? Good? Clear. So, in our last class, we had already learned about the provisions of delegation of authority as well as elements of delegation of authority, and we already discussed about the difference between authority, responsibility and accountability. Clear? Now, in today's class, we are going to learn about what is the importance of delegation of authority, as in why we are required to delegate our authority to particular some authority to someone. As in, before going further, as in what is the importance of delegation of authority, we need to revise what is the delegation of authority. My dear friends, delegation of authority generally deals with the particular authority or the particular scenario or the particular management to be shifted, the work to be shifted from one person to another person. The work should be transferred from one person to another person. This was not the abdication, as in this is not then avoidance of work or ignorance of work. It is just the transfer of work, so that you will get to know, as a manager can manage other things also, as well as you can free up your mind, you can do some different things, you can think upon the organizational future also, you can divert your mind, divert your work structure also, you can now focus on particularly basic or core activities only. Clear? So, in this case, in today's scenario, we are discuss about what are the importances of delegation of authority. Let's begin with our very first importance, that is reduction of executives workload. As in I already told you about that top management or the manager level person, whenever they are going to delegate their authority, then my dear friend, that executive level of management or as well as their workload should be shifted or should be transferred from one person to another person. Now they can free up their time, now they can do in that particular time, they can do the other things, they can manage the other things too. Clear? It reduces the workload of officers. Here we can write officers or managers or to be the superior or subordinate superior person who is giving or who is transferring his authority to someone. They can thus utilize their time in more important and creative works instead of works of daily routine. They can do more work instead of managing the daily routine tasks. They can formulate the plans, they can maintaining strategies, they can hire up the employees, they can recruit the employees, or they can shift the work, or they will think about that they will supervise, as in my work or my planning is going to be managed or not. Next is employee development. Yeah, what do you mean by employee development in our delegation of authority concept? My dear friends, whenever we are providing the authority, we are giving the authority to someone or to any other person to whom we are trustable or to who is liable, who is responsible, then my dear friends, he will do his best, he will try the new ideas, he will find new ideas and creative ideas to do some particular task, as well as he will gain us about the aspiration, as in he will think about that I need to do this task better than him or her. That particular employee will face the competitive strategy with their same colleague level, same superior or subordinate level. So, it will create a development of an employee. As well as while transferring the authority of any person, my dear friends, you need to check that whether such particular employee is very well trained, very well educated, very well qualified, that you can delegate your authority to that person or not. Because whatever the work done by that person, the responsible person is only who is giving the authority. Means suppose A is a superior, he delegates his authority to B, and B is a subordinate. Now, what will happen? A will transfer to B his authority only when he is sure about that B can do the all kind of authority, he can manage the authority as well as he can do all kind of stuff whatever A required to fulfill by B. Clear? Because in our rules, in our delegation of authority, whatever the work is provided by B or whatever the work is provided by A to B, the only responsibility belongs to the B's work is only responsible by A. Responsibility is only belongs to responsibility for completion of work or completing the work on time, completing the targets or whatever the work, responsibility, whole responsibility should be belong to A. Suppose this particular work is also ordered by A's senior named as C. He is senior of A, senior or superior of A, superior of A. Then in this case C will ask about A that whether your work has been done or not. Then A won't be able to tell that my work is to be delegated to B. No, my dear friends. In this case, only A is liable, only A is responsible. Clear? Now check. Read it. Employees get more opportunities to utilize their talent, which allows them to develop those skills which will enable them to perform complex tasks. As in they are creating, they are managing a new innovative ideas so that they can bring or they can do the task in an easy manner. Delegation empowers the employees by providing them with a chance to use their skills, gain experiences and develop themselves for higher positions. Delegation also allows that whether your work has been done on time, suppose what I am telling to you like that, suppose you delegated your work to some of your friend, as in please bring that thing to me, or you are going to that way, please bring that particular item for me, or something like that. Clear? Now you ask him to do that particular work only once. You don't require to copy it or to remember it or to make him rely that he or she need to understand or he or she need to remember that particular work so many times. Duplicacy of work is required. Now for example, you delegated your work to your friend. Now there are two kind of friends. First friend who is going to that particular area and bring that particular product or particular item for you in a once only. Whenever you told him, he will get to the shop and he will bring you the product. And the other category of friends are, आज बोला है ना उसने, ठीक है यार 2-4 दिन बाद जाएंगे. As in you were telling about today ना, okay, I will bring this product after 3 to 4 days. I won't bring that particular product at right now. So this is the how a manager as well as employee can maintain, build a trust on each of them. As in, suppose A delegated his work to B. Now B is not completed his work on time. So my dear friends, what do you think? A will delegate his authority next time. Next time, whenever A wants to delegate his authority, he opt for B or not? No, my friends, he won't be opt B because he knows that B's reputation, B's completion of work or B's motive is not that proper. A will find out some other person so that that particular person going to be get work delegated or authority should be transferred. Same point deals with this. As in, with the help of delegation of authority, we can identify from whom to whom we can trust or to whom we can transfer our authorities. Clear? Next is facilitation of growth. As in, delegation also helps to facilitate the growth of organization, as in expansion of organization. As in how it can be a delegated or growth. Suppose let's take an example. Suppose there is a company named as A Limited. Clear? They want that their production or their brands or some companies, their extension should be expanded to other branches. They need to expand their business. expand their business by using new branches or new products, etc. New products, etc. Clear? They want to expand their business. Now, suppose in this company there are 100 employees are working. At present there are 100 employees are working. But if they want to develop their product, if they want to develop their branches, expand their businesses, then my dear friends, they won't able to complete this task with this kind of employees. They will hire some new employees, as well as they will give from such employees, these employees, the main crucial employees, the core employees, to shift to the expansion zone also. As in, he can manage, he can delegate what kind of work should be done at this place. Suppose this kind of work requires 40 new employees. 40 new employees and 10 employees from, as in 10 seniors from this side. 10 employees. So our organization will be expanded, as well as our employees will become 50 employees in new product, and they can manage or they can help to expand their business. Clear? Let's read the concept. Delegation helps in the expansion of an organization by providing a ready workforce to take up leading positions in new ventures. Ready for workforce. Who are the ready workforce are here? These are the ready workforce. These 10 employees are ready workforce who can help to expand your business. Clear? Our next importance is motivation of employees. How delegation of authority motivates to employees? As in, my dear friends, whenever you transferred your authority or you delegated your work to some particular person, then he will be think like that there are so many employees, but the boss or the superior gave this work to me, only me. Why me? Why he is to be given this work to me? Why he opted me? Because maybe he found something best in me. Maybe he found that this particular work should be done by me only, none other than only by me. So this is the kind of self motivation also given to the employees with the help of delegation of authority. Because of delegation of authority to the subordinates, they get an opportunity to display their efficiency and capacity. They can allow that you can manage, you can do the things according to you, but the condition is the target should be achieved on time and effective and efficient manner. Clear? Next is basis of management hierarchy. Delegation of authority won't be stable at single level of management. It will be given to a management hierarchy also, as in suppose there is a top management, yeah. Now top management, I can deal with the example of board, BOD, board of directors. Clear? Now in the next level, the middle level management, suppose they delegate some authority to middle level management, and middle level management have 4 managers like A, B, C and D. Now the authority given to A is also to be given to their subordinates, as in lower level management. As in, suppose A have 2 employees like E and F, B have 1 employees like G, C have 3 employees H, I and J, D have 2 employees K and L. So these kind of authorities is also delegated to some our subordinate also. Suppose in our next level also, as in G is also doing the work, as in he is a superior for some work, then he will delegate his authority to M also. So this is the chain of management, as in delegation is not the single time process, or it's not required at top management only. It can be accepted by each level of management. See, top management transferred or delegated their authority to middle level transferred to lower level, and lower level transferred to their remaining subordinates. Clear? Delegation of authority establishes a superior subordinate relationship which shows degree and flow of authority, which determines who has to report to whom, which defines who is required to report to whom. Clear? As in our case, E and F are required to report to A, G is required to report to B, H, I and J is required to report to C, K and L is required to report to D. Clear? Next is better coordination. How do you think the better coordination is there while applying the delegation of authority? My dear friends, whenever the work is delegated to another person, then you require to do complete the task at the given time, and for completing the task you need to allocate the resources, you need to find out which person is best for this job, as well as you can coordinate with your superior subordinate also, as if this particular work has been done, how much time it will take, how many progress I have to be shown, or how much the work has been completed. So it all requires the delegation or the coordination in between each and every level of employees, as in superior with subordinate and vice versa. Elements of delegation is authority, responsibility and accountability, which helps to define powers, duties and answerability related to various job positions in an organization. Whenever authority, responsibility and accountability is transferred, then you can find who is the best for your position, as well as who is best for your next work, who is targeted, who is selected for doing the best or doing the next work. This helps to avoid overlapping of duties and duplication of effort, as it gives clear picture of work being done at various levels. Such clarity results in developing and maintaining effective coordination. Such clarity helps you to maintain and develop the effective coordination, as in you don't require that what kind of work I need to done. You don't need to be confused regarding from to whom I need to be explained, as well as you are not required that what kind of superior is there, or my working or reporting should be shown to that superior or some other superior. You are not required to do that. You are follow just the simple scalar chain concept, as in superior subordinate you are required to report to only whom, only to that person who gives you or who delegated the authority to you. Clear? Let's revise all the importances of delegation of authority once again. I will write the name here. Importance of delegation of authority. First is reduction of executives' workload. Reduction of executives workload. As in, what does that mean? In this concept we are learned about, we are understood that there is a, whenever the delegation of authority is transferred or the work is transferred, then my dear friends, the work of superior or work of senior manager is also transferred. Now he can manage his time to do some other work or some other productive work. Clear? Yeah, next is employee development. Second, employee development. In this point, we learn about that while transferring the authority, while delegating the authority, employee get an opportunity to develop himself as well as to create and find innovative ideas to find how to do the work, how he can manage the work. Next is facilitation of growth. Facilitation of growth. In this point, what we learn about, that is, with the help of delegation of authority, there are chances that we can expand our business, we can diversify our business, we can diversify our existing core teams to make a new ventures or to expand our branches, etc. Next is motivation of employees. Fourth is motivation of employees. How delegation will help to motivate the employees, as in it will give them self motivation, it will find them, they find that they give an opportunity, as in only that particular person is selected for doing the opportunity to transferring the authority just because their superior have trust on them. So it will motivate your employees. Next is basis, it's a basis of management hierarchy. It's a basis of management hierarchy, as in the authority can be delegated not only to the top management, it can be delegated at each level of management, at all levels of management. And the last but not least is it provides you a better coordination. It provides you a better coordination. How it will help? Better coordination. Yeah, how they can help the better coordination in the organization while transferring the delegation of authority. they will able to manage to coordinate with their superior subordinate relationship, their colleagues, as well as to whom so person the such particular authority is transferred, he is responsible to do all the tasks. So he is required to coordinate with all his team members, colleagues, superiors and subordinate. Clear, my friends? So these are the importance of delegation of authority. In our exam, it is the very important question. It can came in exam many times, as well as it will be very helpful to understand what is the actual concept of delegation of authority. Clear? So in our next class, we are going to learn about the concept of decentralization. Yeah, my dear friends, this is the decentralization. So till then, thank you.